God we trust, corrupted by that very statement written on pieces of paper for which we make the payments. I swear if we see any gain in our bank statements, we cutting checks for foolish possessions so we can hit the church and make a statement. But God or the preacher calls on us to make a statement. I swear we ain't gonna say it. The main focus of our praying is to make more cash in the statement. Now that's the definition of trying to make it. But testify, I swear they testing eyes, so I raise my right hand to my eye and tell you what I noticed. Eyes on Jackson, so I'm 20/20 focused. Been a member 20 years, but I bet that they don't know Chris. Could've been a humble public servant, but how will I pay them loans then? I'd rather cop a Benz and ask forgiveness for my boasting. Own a private company to tell you mind your own business. But if Jehovah Witness, will he listen? Like why was you at work instead of at church? See the bravest do confront until he's at the back of that hearse. Name Christopher, so at birth I've been bearing his name. I know he rocked the crown of thorns, but is he bearing the pain of his creation, daydreaming of making it rain? While African children is asking, can he make it rain? See, we got the same target, but it's all in the aim. Is it the head or is it the heart? I'm aiming for the head so I can get a head start. In life, make bread, share it, and then with what's left, make it alright. See, he knows in God we trust, but does he trust us to do right with the grants he grants us? In God we trust. In God we trust.
I wake up, I look up, I thank him, cause I know that he sees that I'm struggling through my trials and tribulations that I'm facing. He walks with me, leading down the path of righteousness. And even though that I might slip, he's always there to catch me when I fall. And when no one else was, he was always there to listen. So when I can always call him through the thick and the thin. So I put my trust in him and try to live it the best way I can through his words. The ones he wrote me in his 16-book love letter. The ones I've been reading since my first day at church. And when the pastor asks, why you missing church? I reply with work just to pay these bills that never seem to end. To fix this truck that breaks down every time it gets a chance. To finally pay off these school loans for good. And then the pastor says, if you don't put your financial situation in God's hand, whose hands do you put them in? Yours. God doesn't put more than you can handle. He put you the hell testing that all he does is
in God we trust for hope whenever the times get tough. And right about now it's hard to find the fun, so I keep my head down to avoid giving up. We work hard, but when that's not enough, in God we trust. In God we trust.
Okay, I guess it's my turn.
In God we trust.
Let me take a second just to let him finish a statement. Ask who he'll be and I'll respond with an everyday saying OMG, because with every head bow there should be a thought in the process of saying thank you for everything that we are blessed with. But instead of thought of Moses in the process of saying best believe if I worship more then he shall give me more. Cause when you receive that last pay stub it said that you still need more for the unpaid bills you receive when you open up the front door. Take what you have and don't look back, better yet instead head towards the fountain of you, cause the script has been written. It's up to us to act it out using signs of everyday living. We know our time will come, but who knows when it'll end. The time you could spend listening to the lecture coming from the preacher in the church Sunday morning is sacrificed on the broadcasters who's analyzing the game right before it starts. On them days you complain about the everyday job that you work leads to an open shift up for grabs. You ain't saying nothing as long as the money keeps coming. But if you take a second to look back on your past up to the present, you notice that everything that has come and gone has led up to this moment. And God we trust, he's only telling you to own it, cause opportunities only come once in a lifetime. Keep your head up, nothing gets done while looking at the ground. Head towards the bright side, and soon enough the bank statement will say you guaranteed to make it.
In God we trust. In God we trust.